Last time in the anime, Akira had uncovered the truth that Princess was behind putting a curse on Tsukasa. So he directly went to her and destroyed the crystal that was holding the curse. But during that he exposed himself, and as a result, the next day he found Commander Saran dead, and the similar dagger he used to carry was in his chest. Princess Cleavely set Akira up, and none of his classmates ever listened, because they were also cursed. But for this situation, Saran had prepared supplies for Akira, and told him to go to the dungeon and level up. So he did exactly that, but found an elf girl along the way. So they both started going deeper into the dungeon together, and even defeated the floor boss of level 80. But at the same time, the vice commander that was on Saran's side used his manipulation skill on one of the kids to destroy a few other crystal. That's why Tsukasa took away whoever got freed from the curse. So now, as the story continues, that dragon Akira beat turns into a cat, and Emilia peeks into Cat's info. Akira still couldn't use his own world eyes properly, possibly due to his low level. But their black cat woke up and revealed she was made by the Demon Lord, so she is a cut above other monsters. She didn't fear dying, but before that she had a message for Akira from the Demon Lord. He was waiting to meet him. As for how he knew Akira would be here in dungeon, and why Demon Lord called him over, is something Cat doesn't know. So now that her job is done, she was ready to die. But Akira had no intention of doing all that. But if he doesn't kill the boss, that door won't open. Akira likes cats so much, so he can't do this. So Emilia came up with the idea of making a master-servant pact. Akira is already outstanding at controlling magic, since he used a complicated magic to defeat the cat. And before him, only the first hero was able to do that. So Emilia believes Akira can do it, and if he fails, either him or the cat will die. Or maybe both, but even with such possibility, Akira was ready to do it. And because the cat didn't care about its own life, she didn't resist. Akira then asked Emilia to tell him the method to start, which was to touch the cat and pour his mana. But before all that, Akira named him Night because she had a beautiful black fur. With this, Akira was ready to go. Then Akira falls into the deep and darker world where he watched Night was running rampant, destroying and killing everything in its path. Akira tried to stop it, but Night attacked him too. Night was still insisting that Akira should just kill her, and his soul would be sent back safely. But the damage done in that consciousness was damaging Akira in the real world as well, and Night just wasn't backing down. So Akira intently took the risk and let Night stab him because he was serious when he said he didn't want to kill her. Monster or not, he never cared about laws imposed by the world that both shall never become friends. That's why he vowed to always watch over Night so that she wouldn't have to do this type of nasty job ever. This marked the successful bond between them, and they returned to reality safely. Now Night got the sigil of Akira. This means their soul is linked now, so if either of them dies, another person will die too. With this, the gate to the next stage got open. But due to all the fight and servant pack, Night still can't move properly, so she asked them to go on ahead. The gate will stay open until everyone evacuates, so she will join them later on. But Akira and Emilia decided to wait, and at the same time, hero Tsukasa and his friends arrived in an eastern country that looked like late Japan because it was founded by the first hero. So they all got nostalgic about their home and took a rest at some hole. Mood got fresh for a while, and then Tsukasa started planning for their journey. Everyone decides to become an adventurer to raise money. And another work will be to gather knowledge about this world, because they still thinks that beating the Demon Lord is their only ticket to home. Tsukasa thinks by doing, so he can negotiate with the king into telling him the way. But Kyusuke thinks they have to find Akira first, because he's way ahead of them in power. Tomoya thinks the same, but Daisuke still thinks he killed Saran. So Kaisuke reminds them how they were all under a curse until now. So Miko lets Tsukasa decide, and he sides with Kaisuke. But working with Akira will be hard because Akira still doesn't know they both have been in the same class since kindergarten. So for now, they decide to first level up and become strong to match Akira first, or else he won't even listen to them. Plan was good enough, so they decided to move on monster subjugation to start, and away from their Emilia's past was shown. Like how she was chased down by her own people on order of her little sister and barely managed to escape from them. After being driven out, she got swallowed by slime and woke up after Akira saved her. But why did the slime didn't digest her? Well, that's a question even she doesn't know the answer. But Akira told her to go back home and settle things out with her family. He knows in this matter since he also has a little sister and a mother. After their father left the world, he always worked hard to provide for his sister, and she didn't like how Akira pushes himself so hard, but her mother advised her to accept it because Akira does it for her. That's why no matter how much they fight, family always gets back if they clear the misunderstanding. Even right now, he feels like running back to them on the first chance he gets on going back. But before that, he wants to take revenge on whoever set him up and killed Saran. Emilia and Knight snap him back because his bloodlust got a bit too much to handle. And suddenly Knight's instinct as a cat kicked in. Akira used to play with neighborhood cats, so he knows how to please them. He's as hardcore lover of cats as Emilia. But Knight tried to remind him about their soul's link, which is dangerous. And Emilia became jealous not from Akira, but from Knight, because she wants that sort of pact with Akira. And with this, Akira was ready to head out. But Emilia recalls Blue Magic Circle takes them to a place one wishes for with all their heart. And if several people enter, it listens to the person whose will is strongest. Emilia didn't care where she will end up as long as she gets to stay with Akira, because it might also send them back to Earth. But instead it took them to the elf territory, Emilia's homeland, and right from the start she was attacked and Akira caught the attacker. Elves deems Emilia a traitor who betrayed her own little sister. And now even more elves showed up encircling them from all sides, and Emilia's little sister also showed up to murder her traitorous elder sister. And right there the episode ends, but stay tuned if you want to watch the next episode. For that, subscribe and hit the bell icon. So till then, take care.